Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing the What's on My iPod video. I'm not up to date with this new technology and I do not have the thing where you can plug it into your computer and have it up on the screen. So I'm just going to do it the old way. This is my iPod. It is the pink iPod 5, but I have one of them sticky sparkly cases on it, which I really like. It's like blacky grey and it's super pretty. So my lock screen is just the Northern Lights because I recently went to Iceland and I saw the Northern Lights and I thought to have it as my lock screen. I have the normal page with just FaceTime, calendar, blah 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 blah. Go on to the next page and this is where I keep most of my apps. So the first actual interesting app that I have is the Akinator app. This is the app where that Akinator person guesses someone you are thinking of. I'm sure you've all heard of it before because Alfie Days did a video about it. The next app that I have is Bands in Town. This gives me notification when a band that I like is in town and I can go and see one of their concerts. It's such a good app. I really recommend it if you're interested in bands and concerts. The next app that I have is BBC iPlayer. I use this app quite a lot when I'm watching videos on BBC like 13. I'm currently watching the episode 13. That's a really good episode. If someone's looking for something to watch, I recommend watching 13. I'm up to date at the moment. Then I have BuzzFeed, which is literally an app that I cannot live without. BuzzFeed is one of my favourite apps. I use it all the time, every single night. Before I go to bed, one of the things I have to do is check BuzzFeed and go on their quizzes because their quizzes are so entertaining. You can literally, like, there's so many, it's just such good quizzes, honestly. Like, there's quizzes, like, about the world and stuff and like pop stars and celebrities. And the next one that I have is daily horoscopes. I use this often. I read my horoscope every night before I go to sleep. I read the next day's one. I'm a Scorpio if anyone is wondering, so I would read tomorrow's one tonight. So I have is Flight Tracker. This is a good app because I can track down flights and I get really excited. So if someone's like away, one of my friends or something, I can then track down where they are in the sky. It's great. The next one I have is Flipagram. I use Flipagram often when I'm doing like birthday things. So when it's coming up to someone's birthday, I always do them Flipagrams because I find them really exciting. And yep. The next app that I have is Givenchy because I wish that I had a Givenchy bag. So sometimes I just like to look on their look on the website and wish to myself that I had the money to actually buy a Givenchy bag because they are honestly gorgeous and I really want one. The next app that I have is Insta Editor. I don't use it often, but it's there in case I need it. My arm is aching. The next app that I have is Instagram, and my Instagram is XOXO Holly. It's always linked down below if you want to go and follow me. I am on private, but my Instagram is just here. The next app that I have is Logo Quiz. I used to do this a lot. You don't need internet for it, so if I'm ever out and I'm really bored, I just do Logo Quiz and guess some logos. The next app that I have is Messenger. I've been addicted to the Messenger basketball thing at the moment. It's so addictive. My highest is 16 and it's just like, whoa. The next app that I have is Momentica. I think that's how you pronounce it. Momentica is just where you can put loads of videos together. The next app that I have is My Thompson. So when I go on holiday, it like counts down how long till I go and everything, tells me everything about my flight and stuff. The next app that I have is Uvu. Don't really use it often. I'm not really too sure why it's there, but that I have is Photo. This is the one where you take pictures and it kind of flicks. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. If you don't have it, get it. It's a really good app. The next app that I have is Photo Collage. This is the app that I use to put my pictures into collages. I also use this one here, which is called Pic Collage. I use that one too to put my pictures into collages. Then I also have Photo Mirror, where I can just do a mirror thing, you know what I mean. Then I have Planner, which I get notified when I have work from my teachers. They know, like, it comes notified that I've got a task set for me to do. I then have PlayTube, which is what I use for my music. This is a really good app. I'm not sure because sometimes they like get rid of it and everything. But I use PlayTube to listen to music on the way to school. So this is all like my playlist. I've got a mixture of 1975, I've got some SpongeBob on there, Amy Winehouse, I've got some Zayn, I've got some Lady Lesher, I've got some Fall Out Boy, Imagine Dragons, Whitney Houston, just a mixture of it all. The next app that I have is Pump Up. I use this when I'm going to the gym sometimes. I have Retrika, which is just another like editing app. I have Shazam, which is great. Shazam is so useful when you're out and you hear a song that you like. You just Shazam the song and you know what it is, and it's just so good. The next app that I have is Snapchat. Should we take a selfie and send it to my Snapchatters? The people that I Snapchat the most. Me and Nicole, because we are so cool, have a 357-day snap streak. It's just great, you know. I don't want to send it to that person. The next app that I have is Snap Up, which this is how I can post pictures from my camera roll onto my Snapchat. I then have Spotify, which I don't really use often, but I'm using it to listen to the 1975's new album. I have Square Ready and Square Ready Video. This is the way you can put the pictures into a white frame for videos and for normal pictures. Then I have T0, which is a countdown app. And I'm currently counting down to 5 seconds of summer, which is in 17 days, 12 hours, 42 minutes and 32 seconds. And then have Touch Blur, which you can blur out like any imperfections that you have. I have Trivia Crack, which I love. Add me up on Trivia Crack. It's just Holly Cobby, add me up. Yeah, we can play Trivia Crack against each other. Then I have Tumblr, which I just use to look at rooms and wish to myself that I had a room like they do on Tumblr. Then I have Twitter, which is Florahole1, which is my name. I haven't got a new one since, and you can't really change your name on Twitter, so this is my Twitter, Florahole1. Follow me if you want to. I don't use it often. I'm not active on it like I am on Instagram, but I still use it often enough. Then I have ViscoCam. This is how I edit my Instagram pictures. I just go on to HB2, which is that one that I just clicked, isn't it? HB2, I then take it down to around 8, click yes, and then I go on to the contrast, and I do that up to about 2, and then I save it. So that's how I edit my Instagram pictures. That is literally all that I do. Then I have Whiteogram, which is how you can brighten up your Instagram pictures. I used to use this a lot. I have YouTube, obviously. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I then have Who's Next, which is, I use this when I'm playing Birchie Animals. I can pick a letter because I play Birchie Animal a lot with my family sometimes, and it's good when I can pick a letter. Then I have Prezzo's, because I recently went to Prezzo's and then I got a discount in Prezzo's from the app, which was great. And then I have Face Swap, which is good because, you know, like, you have the Snapchat where you can face swap, but my iPod, it doesn't do that, and it's really irritating, so I just downloaded the app. My background is just me, Persia and Mia, and then down the bottom I have music, mail, Safari, messages, which I don't often use. I use Safari often, but not the other 3 because it's just something that I don't use. So that is what's on my iPod. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a like, a comment and a subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!